Welcome to the CCH Axcess Practice video series. In this video, we'll show you what's new in transaction entry in the 2024 5.0 release. Let's get started to begin to select the AR Transactions link from the dashboard. Under Account Suitable, it'll open up Enter Transactions right away. You'll see there's a different look and feel, but we have retained all of the current functionality. First thing we want to look at are the grid pre-filters, which are accessible via the filter icon here. If you click on that filter icon, the red dot in the case enters a filter applied, which in this case is the date range. We still have your status, fully distributed, and type filters. Let's change the date range here for the purpose of this example. Select October 1st, 2024. You can either click the check mark to save and apply or click the apply button on the bottom. Either will work. Check mark, see the grid has been loaded, the multi-column sorting has been approved, and enter transactions. So if we select more than one column, you get a numerical indicator for each additional column. There is no limit to the number of columns that can be sorted if you would like to change the direction to column header again. If you'd like to remove it, click it one more time and the filter has been removed. If you would like to reset your filters, you can click on the X icon here, and it will reset your grid pre-filters, and the reset will apply to these pre-filters, not to the in-column filters. We have added new filters based on a data type. For example, on payment method, if you hover over the column header, you can click on that filter icon, and you can either deselect all or select all. Or, if you want to just check one, you can do that as well. Or, you can start typing, and it will auto-filter list behind you. If you click Want to close the filter panel, just click out to the side. You'll notice that the column header has turned blue. That indicates a filter has been applied to that column. The filters will persist both in session and between sessions. So if you log out of inner transactions and log back in, your filters will have been retained. To clear the filter, click on the filter icon and click the clear button, and the filter has been removed. We have added two new columns to the inner transactions grid. We have added reference date, and we have also added bank reason. So now you can add your bank reason here and start typing, for example. Or, if you want to use a different variable there, you can select one of those variables. And to get it clear, click the filter icon and click Clear. We have also added a value of 100 with the number of items per page. Let's do a few examples of the enter transactions. All of the inputs that were there before have been retained. We'll go ahead and do a credit memo, and for the first example, we will choose a manual distribution. Select a value for reason. Your deposit date continues to default to the current system date, which can be changed. Look up either by client or invoice. Once you select that client, there is a current balance and undistributed amount to help guide your payment processing. You need to input the amount, which is the second part field. You can put a reference if you want. If you'd like to do reference state as well, you can also select that, and we have the description field available as well. And if you want to input that information, click the distribute button. This is what the updated distribute form looks like. Up on the left, you have the client sort name along with tags showing you the distributed and undistributed amounts. On the right, we have transaction summary that lists all of the data points that you input on the prior screen. To apply a filter, just click the green check mark here to the right of that row. It will apply the full value of your item up to the open amount that you have to distribute. If you'd like to change the value, you can click on the little ENT icon to the left, change the value that you would like. If you have any more to distribute, we'll give you that option. We'll go ahead and leave that $20 there for now and click Save. And let's find our client here. As correct client, and we will go ahead and sort. It's right date top, and you can see there is our transaction top for $100. And if you open up the parent-child row, you can see the distribution details and the amount that is remaining to close child grid. You can put that little chevron right there. If you check one or more rows, you'll see that there are the batch buttons available here for post and delete. Or if you want to do a single row, click on the for under actions for that row, and you can click edit, post, or delete. If you click edit, it brings you back up here to the input section. Let's go ahead and change our reason distribute. And maybe I want to change it to go to a different transaction. Do that one and the next one. And we'll click Save. And if we open up the parent-child relationship again, you'll see that there are now two distributions. We'll go ahead and post that value there. And if you would like to do more than one transaction, you can check these here and either click Post or Delete. And you get a little transaction prompt. Post the message there as well. If you'd like to make a little more room on your screen, you can minimize the Enter Transaction section, so you have more room to work with on your grid. And you can also open up, back up, and that will be back restored for you. Let's do another example. Here we'll select Payment, and we'll change the distribution method to Auto Distribute. And it can be interest. That's fine. We'll leave a check method as our payment method, and this time we'll go ahead and look up by invoice and click Search for a priver. Do a $25 payment, and we will input a check reference date and click Save. Get the confirmation prompt, and you can see here, right at the very top row, is our payment for ePriver that was automatically distributed. And if you open up parent-child row, you can see distribution. If you're ready to post it, you can simply click the Actions button and click Post. Or, again, if you select the checkbox for one of our rows, you can click the Batch button.